Cascateo Park will host the 49th Parallel Cup this Saturday. It's the biggest Aussie rules football tournament outside Australia in the world. I had no idea. Jason Arnold, the coach of Canada's women's team, welcome, along with Adam Millen, the captain of Team Canada on the men's side, and Hillary Perry, an Edmontonian representing Team Canada on the women's side. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And you just flew in at 2 a.m., so you're a trooper this morning, my man. Right. I guarantee you there's a lot of people that will have interest in Aussie rules football, but we probably don't know a whole lot about it. Is it fair to compare it to rugby?
It's different to rugby. It's the best way to describe it is our national sport. As a kid, most kids you'll see kicking a football in the street back in Australia as opposed to a hockey stick here. Biggest participation sport, and it's got similarities to rugby, basketball, soccer. It's played over 100-metre field, long field, which is it's free-flowing, high-scoring. That's usually the things that have people attracted to it.
Adam and Hillary, it looks to me like a sport where people should be wearing padding.
Protect yourself when you go into the contest. That's about all the padding you get.
Now, how did the two of you, you're both born and raised Canadians. Hillary, you grew up right here in Edmonton. How did you get exposed to this sport?
Well, wherever Australians go, a crowd follows, so I just kind of met some Australians. They wanted to start a league, and I just found my past athletic experience kind of led into being fairly competitive in sports, so I got to excel pretty quickly.
Had you played other contact sports before?
No, never. I was a swimmer. So.
A swimmer? Yeah, so what a change of pace. How about you?
I was working moving to Australia, and I'm a pretty competitive person, so we were chirping about the sport because the uniforms you'd see have very short shorts, so I was commenting on that, and he said, well, if you think you're into getting fit and you're tough enough, come out and try it. And after the first bounce, after the first bump, I really enjoyed the sport. I knew there was room for me to grow in the sport.
Jason, I would imagine for a nation like ours where people are not necessarily afraid to go into the corners in a hockey arena, we talk about trolley track hits. Is this the type of sport that you think is a natural fit for Canadians?
Absolutely. One of our national women players, she's actually earned the nickname Hammer because she's brought a hockey background in attacking on the field, and it's actually worth a lot of people coming on Saturday to see players like they play. I love it.
Well, we've got all the information posted on our website when it comes to the Parallel Cup. If you want to know the matches or games, what do you call them?
Either's fine.
Matches or games. Okay, the information there, but we want to actually kind of get Aussie Rules Football 101 underway if we can here. So, Jason, maybe you can take us through this. Adam and Hillary, maybe you can demonstrate some of the basics.
Probably the first part of it is a kick. So the ball's kicked around the field. That's the quickest way of getting it from one to the other. Basically, what you're doing, you've got 4 posts, the 2 biggest posts. A lot of Canadians have seen the goal umpires go like that.
Yeah, sure.
And that's 6 points. So that's how you win the game, by kicking more goals.
Is the scoring the same as American football?
No.
Is it 6 points?
6 points through the big poles, and then 1 point that goes through between the big one and the small one.
Okay, so kind of in a way 6 plus 1 in a way.
Average score in a game would be around 80, 90 points. So it is high scoring. And so we move the ball down by kicking, and the other way we can actually move the ball down the field is by hand passing.
You said that 80 or 90 points in the game, so people are going to see a lot of action, a lot of scoring.
That's the thing that appeals, that it's high scoring.
And can we see the hand pass? I'm curious here.
So you've got to hit it off your hand.
You've got to punch it.
Punch it, correct.
So it's quite different than rugby there. There's no toss.
Throwing at all. You have to hand pass it off there. Another highlight is, which a lot of people have seen, is marking. So if you kick it over 15 metres and you catch the ball, you need to stop and take your time with the ball. So marking is important, and so especially marking in front of goal.
We're seeing that right now on the screen in action. So this is obviously what the real skilled players are looking at.
Exactly. Kick the ball to someone in the forward line. You can take a mark, and often you'll see people take a mark over someone and a highlight. And there's a lot of highlight reels about that. We're actually going to demonstrate this if you want to see. Hillary's always wanted to take a mark over the men's captain. So
I bet. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Here you have it.
So you jump up. Yeah.
That's there you have it. It seems to me this is like when a quarterback sends his tight end right into combat and just sets him up to get nailed. But that's what the people want to see, right?
Yeah.
We're hoping to see gold medals around both of your necks. Thanks for joining us. Proud to support Team Canada's efforts at the 49th Parallel Cup. It goes Saturday at Cascateo Park. 4 matches. It gets started at 10 a.m. Canada versus the USA. Oh, I doubt anybody will get fired up about that. All the information on the Inside BT Lake BreakfastTelevision.ca. Our thanks to Jason Arnold, coach of Women's Team Canada, Adam Millen, the captain of Men's Team Canada, and Edmontonian Hillary Perry. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Ron.
Go get them. BT back right after this. 7:18. The Beeps and